We're in the Netherlands, here in Zandvoort, for another LGN F1 League race. And we're underway. It's Levi that leads, followed by AJP and Dom. Evan thinking about going around the outside. There was a snap of oversteer from Lugner as all the drivers come down towards turn one. Levi leads, followed by the two McLarens and then Evan. Pre's in fifth with LJ in sixth and Jack in P7. As the drivers come down towards sector 2 now, as there's a yellow flag, and Harry Sanchez has retired from this race, and it's going to cause a safety car here on the opening lap of the race, and Relic's going to get a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Harry Sanchez. The safety car is out on the opening lap here in Holland. Levi, the race leader, and AJP are going into the pits. There is a bit of contact between AJP and Levi. Dom in the pits, Evan in the pits, and Pre's going to get a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. As all the drivers are coming into the pits, McLaren having to do a double stack, and that's going to affect Dom as he tumbles down the order. Lugner in the pits, as well as Relic and Blazer and Ollie. Sizzling H, the only car to stay out. That's going to see him go up into first place. The safety car is going in this lap. Sizzling H has the lead of this race. Levi's in second, followed by AJP and then Pre. Evans in fifth, then LJ, then Dom. Jack in P8, Lugner in P9, Active Buffalo down into P10. Levi trying to go down the inside of Sizzling H, and he gets the move. Levi puts himself back into first, and AJP puts the overtake on Sizzling H, and up into second he goes. Pre's up into third. Sizzling H is under pressure from Dom. The McLaren driver seems to be quicker than the Alfa Romeo. Then it's Lugner, and then it's LJ putting pressure on the Mercedes driver. LJ going round the outside, going slightly wide, goes off the track, and he's going to hit the display board. Now back to Buffalo's getting on Lugner, and he's made contact, and he's span Lugner out, and Lugner's out of the race, and he's retired. Blazer's gone into him. There's wing bouncing all over the track, and Blazer's lost his front wing. Lugner is out of this race. Well, after Lugner DNF'd, Dom is also out of the race, and a safety car's been deployed. Pre thinks about going back into the pit, but of course he's already pitted, so he won't need to. There's a second safety car here on lap 5. Harry Sanchez, Lugner and Dom are all out of the race, and Relic and Ollie are going into the pits. Levi still leads this race with AJP in second, Pre in third, and Evan in P4. AJP is in second. He's under pressure from Pre, the Aston Martin driver, trying to make a way around the McLaren driver as they come down to turn 1. Levi leads. AJP's in second. Jack's up into P5. There's a yellow flag in the background. Relic's up into P6. He's having a great race. Now he's up into P5. There's still a yellow flag in sector 1. And it's still Levi that leads as the midfield battle between Relic, LJ and Sizzling H continues. Drivers switching positions left, right and centre. Now there's a battle for P7, including Sizzling H, LJ, Blazer, and Active Buffalo. There's 4 cars as LJ gets close with Sizzling H. Who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be the AlphaTauri driver or the Alfa Romeo? Relic once again so close to the Alpine driver of Jack. Relic though, he's going to get it all wrong, and he's hit a wall. LJ's having to avoid the Haas driver as well as Active Buffalo, and that's Relic out of the race. Remember, Pre does have a time penalty, and that's good news for Evan, as long as Evan can stay within distance of the Aston Martin driver of Pre. As AJP gets the fastest lap of the race, he might think about sending it around the outside of Levi. It's going to be close. Can Levi defend off the McLaren driver? He does, just about. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Sully then getting the move on Sizzling H, putting his car up into P8. Sizzling H down into P9. There's been a crash, and it's AJP who's down into 4th now. He's had a spin at the end of sector 3, and that's LJ and Jack getting past, and AJP falls down to P6. He was doing so well. He was applying pressure on Levi. He was in second place. Now he's all the way down into P6 with Active Buffalo just behind him. Going wheel to wheel here at lap 13, and it's Jack who's flashing, and it's AJP who's producing the overtake towards sector 1. And he does. AJP now getting some redemption after his spin earlier. Back up into P5, and he sees LJ just ahead of him. He'll be trying to claw his way back into P4. LJ will have to defend. AJP wants his position back. And Jack is down now into P6. AJP is fighting for a comeback. He's going to tuck it down the inside of LJ. And he produces the overtake once again. AJP up into P4. He might even think about getting Evan, but he's only got 4 laps to go and 4.5 seconds to gain. Can he do it? He's up into P4. Well, if you've been watching the times at the top, Pre is gaining on Levi. Remember, Pre does have a time penalty, so if he does get the overtake on Levi, he'll still have to get within 3 seconds of the Alpine driver. As we go on to lap 15, less than half a second separate the two drivers for first place. Pre is thinking about it. He's thinking about getting the overtake on Levi, and he does get the overtake on Levi here at lap 17. Although he's got a time penalty, Pre is overtaken Levi and is leading here in Zandvoort. Oh no! It's AJP! And he's gone down the order again! And it's LJ and Jack up into P4 and P5. AJP's had a spin on his own, and it puts him back down into P6 again. And he's going to try and produce the overtake again! And he does! And LJ's now up next on the last lap of the race as Pre crosses the line, but he's going to get a 5-second time penalty. So Levi, yet again, wins here in Zandvoort. He's the race winner for today. Pre finishes in second, and Evan comes home in the final podium position in third. LJ in P4, AJP finishes in fifth, with Jack in sixth, Active Buffalo in 7th, Sizzling H in 8th, and Ollie in P9. And it's Levi who wins here in the Netherlands, adding to his tally of wins here in the LGN League. And Pre finishes in second after having the lead here, but having a time penalty, meaning Levi wins today's race. And Evan, the Red Bull driver, finishes off the podium in P3. Before you go anywhere, let's take a look at the Drivers and Constructors League standings. But first, let's see who got Driver of the Day for last week's race around Belgium. A massive congratulations to Blazer on being the first ever driver to be voted Driver of the Day by you guys, our fans. With 28 votes, Blazer is your Driver of the Day for Belgium. Here are the Drivers League standings after today's race in the Netherlands. Levi's still in first on 304 points. Evan goes up into second, and Dom goes down into third. JRL Crisp is in fourth, AJP is in fifth, Lugner is in sixth, Ollie in seventh, Sizzling H up into eighth, LJ up into ninth, Harry Sanchez in 10th, Pre in 11th, Blazer in 12th, Totally JD in 13th, Jack in 14th, JC in 15th, Active Buffalo in 16th, Sirius in 17th, Relic in 18th, Agile in 19th, and Entire YOLO is in 20th. And here are the Constructors League standings. Alpine go back into first on 335 points. McLaren go down into second. Red Bull remain in third. Alfa Romeo are in fourth. Mercedes in fifth. Williams in sixth. AlphaTauri in seventh. Aston Martin in 8th, Ferrari in 9th, and Haas are in 10th. Thank you for watching today's video. We'll see you next race around Italy, Monza.